It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's Jake Hayes-Dobbs. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Teddy Buchanan is there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He connects with Mims. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, you had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Nix now on 1st and 10. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. He's got a receiver. That's Pat Bryant. And he's... Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New England Patriots and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the team. Off we go here in Baltimore. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Throwing right away on the game's first play. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a big one for the Ravens. 32 yards. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he's in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. He managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
Second and 7.
Throwing on second down. May. Open man. That's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
And the Patriots.
It's a big hit for the Patriots. 33 yards.
And the Patriot first down.
May now on first and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. It's second down. Working out of the gun. It's May. He's got his man, Kayshon Boutte. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
16 yards.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
A gain of 16 yards.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here's second and 9.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the Ravens 17-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Kayshon Boutte. Touchdown, Patriots.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Going up top and looking for Flowers. And the Patriots are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
On play action, here's May. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will go all the way. Kayshon Boutte. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown,
make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play. Borregales now for the extra point. And that is no good again. It'll be his second missed extra point of this afternoon. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Their own 33-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Throwing Jackson. Flush to his right. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. Third down coming up. Jackson looking to throw. Moving to his right. He's going to look downfield once again. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Crazy.
They'll go play action with May. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Kyle Hamilton, the versatile defender, with the good coverage there. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Operating for the shotgun, it's May. The located big target, Henry, over the middle. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Patriots first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Here's May. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Kayshon Boutte was the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a third down. Here's May again. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They'll go, and the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down. On the run to the right, going up top and looking for Flowers.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Jackson. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And 3rd down coming up. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Forced to his right. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he is not going to get there. Short of the marker, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To throw now, May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
And 12 at the 38-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's May. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Throwing is May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense. You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That is Christian Barmore. He gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive. Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And he's in. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this game.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw is May. Rolling right. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
That's good for Patriots. 1st down. A gain of 15.
It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. To throw on first down is May. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
A gain of 27 on the play. And the Patriot first down.
May going to look to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down. Off the play fake, here's May. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Great May. Touchdown, New England. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Don't worry.
A first down throw for Jackson. He's going to tuck it and go. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. 36 yards.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now, Jackson. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Crazy. Crazy. It is.
Here's May to throw it on first down. Now he'll air one out. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, Travion Henderson. Whoa! Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Off the play fake, it's May. Flush to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it could possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and Now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
That is incomplete. And the two-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Patriots 19.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
Patriots.
Out of the gun, here's May. Forced out wide. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
He'll spot Henry open downfield. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
That's good.
That pass play good for 22. First down, New England.
2 yards.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They're going. It's May. This one downfield looking for Henry. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Jackson now to throw on first down. Going up top and looking for Andrews. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll bring up second down. Jackson now. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones. These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force fourth down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the first down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
Moving to his left. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. It's a big one for the Ravens. 42 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Now he takes off. And And he's in! Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On 1st and 10, here's May. He's going to run it. The ball comes out. One of the Ravens has it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Here's Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Second down, Jackson. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Patriots are going to get the ball to start the second quarter as time expires here in the first. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. May now on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down. Jackson out to his right. He's got it at the 3. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
Now it is 1st and goal.
Baltimore, 1st down.
Jackson looking to throw. He's got his big tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Luke now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
19. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. He's going to look for the home run ball.
Well, it's late. You're losing. Things really haven't gone your way all day today, and there's really not much left to do other than to try to take some big shots downfield. That time, the coverage is really good and just falls incomplete.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. Open man, Demario Douglas. Down the right sideline. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It's a big hit for the Patriots. 52 yards.
1st down. A gain of 52 yards. 1st down, New England.
To throw on 1st down is May. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
They'll go. Here's May. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. That's the kicker. Tyler Luke set to get this started. Off we go from Lumen Field. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. Not much there, maybe a yard. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Throwing on third down is Darnold. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Barner. 11 yards on the connection there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the
Here's Walker. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
At the 46-yard line.
Into the hands of his tight end, Barner. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Makes it third and 3.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That is incomplete. Now they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Turnover on down.
A first down throw for Jackson.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and...
Oh, they're going to get him again. 2 plays, 2 sacks by the defense. DeMarcus Lawrence getting in for the sack. And that's going to lead to third and very long. To throw is Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Going up top and looking for Flowers.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help it.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A gain of a yard.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 9. Here's Darnold. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
9 yards to go.
Now Darnold. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. On first and 10, Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They have it, 2nd and 4 coming up. the pocket right. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. He'll air it out down the middle. Oh, he tried to fit it back in the middle of the field. Can't do that. It's intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
Off the bootleg. Here's Darnold. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing. Darnold. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Darnold to the air once more. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Is a turnover on downs.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's now 2nd.
Julian Love, the former Notre Dame star, with the good coverage, and he's able to knock that one away. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Now it's Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrew. And he'll take this one in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. From his own end zone, Rashid Shaheed. Get across the 20, mark him at 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. At their own
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On play action, here's Darnold. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Set.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
That's good. Seahawks.
Here's Darnold again. Outright, Smith and Jigba has it. And he will get into the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Now Jackson. A throw on the move is caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First down. A gain of 26 yards. And the Ravens.
Jackson now. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really...
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing Jackson. Moving left. And tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Now Jackson on 4th down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's going to have a Ravens 1st down as this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on 4th down. Jackson forced out wide. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Boye Mafe in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. That's over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. Down the sideline. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 61 yards.
61 yards. First down, Ravens.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Jackson now on second down. Off he goes. And he's into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
In motion is Barner. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's Darnold. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Raymond Jones. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll go play action with Darnold. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. They're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
3rd and short, Jackson pushed out to his left, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. He'll buy time left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will score! Mark Andrews, touchdown Baltimore. That his second touchdown of the afternoon. Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Seahawks 10.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. Oh, this ball's going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he's not going to get away.
I just wanna rock. Body out of y'all. Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high.
Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, that keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding this special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She mayonnaise and burger, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad bet, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her eyes. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Okay, money, okay, money, baby, baby, I took the Billy cool back and I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, right, wow. I'm still up, the tires, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Keep the old ones on the shelf. In the fan. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they find it, telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this driven my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier the watch, Cartier look, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip with the wrist and I don't break the door out. Turn the whole top flow to her. 100 racks and 1, 2 about to flood out.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's uptight. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Tricky. I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early. These girls are really, all they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, B? It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time. And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, D? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky, huh? When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme. I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far. A girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then dissed her and dismissed her, now she's jocking Jay. I ain't lying, girls be crying, cause I'm on TV. They even bother my poor father, cause he's down with me. It's
my side for the night. Take your time, get your life, shut it down. The career's more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. What I'm I can boot you, either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now. Oh my God, that's babe. Well, alright, tryna fight in the night. Come alive, ain't it sneak? Ain't it?
That's me, apartment, get it live. Try to come around, they popping your tires. Hold it. 100 round, feeling like I'm on team, playing both sides of you. Shot on your friends. I've been going crazy, shot. I've been in the deep end. She not in the scene. She tryna go. I just been tripping out. This whole nother level shot. I got it on their toes. I put the on the road. She tryna. Hold up. I got this me. She tryna show me something. I got flows for days. Ain't on nothing. Me and my bro like me. You know we on one. We in the spot going crazy until the sun up. You worried about that? My chose up. All in the kitchen can't get the cold up. Nigga like they know it. Double O cactus that we told us. Switch out the baddie, get rolled up. Everything hit, everything.